Alright, what is good, y'all? Yohan here to bring you my reaction to the new legendary banner, which I have no idea who it could be, because we have 3 color options available. The most recent legendary on the banner, I believe, is Robin, who is taking up green, which all slots are filled, so I don't know, it's kind of hard to say. It could be red, blue, or colorless. I think most people are leaning towards red because of there being 2 slots. And I think Rearmed Ophelia is due to rerun, so I think she would be a very high priority target, so sharing the legendary there would be a smart move on IS's part. So if it is red, there are a couple of options, I think. I think the big ones are Alir, probably male Alir. Male Korin is an option, male Shez is an option, and maybe even something like Legendary Itsuki. That's my hope. It'd be really funny to see Itsuki at this point, but I don't know, kind of doubtful at this point. So I guess we'll just dive right into it here and see what we get. Here we go. Fate! Oh, it's Korin. Wait, that's Yoshido music. Korin? Oh, Hinoka! Alright. Is this a colorless bow or a red bow? It's red bow. Kita SENRI Hinoka. Oh, that's awesome. Red bow Hinoka. She's got Fujin Yumi. Oh boy, this is actually pretty cool. Now Camilla's also on the table. Fujin Raijin Yumi. Okay, since it's a legendary banner, we're just gonna pause it and go ahead and take a look here. Alright. Fujin Raijin Yumi. So that's wind and thunder bow. So let's see. Has flat Kanto 1, which is really good. Slaying. Effective against flying and armor, just like Kinshi Knight Hinoka. Attack speed plus 6 if healthy. Deals damage equal to 20% of unit speed. Okay. No follow-up. No follow-up. And if unit has weapon triangle advantage or unit speed is greater than foe speed, foe cannot counterattack. Alright, we got a sweep effect. Okay, pretty good here. She's got Deadeye. Attack speed catch 4. Wings of Mercy 4. It is here. Oh boy. Oh dear. Okay. Inflicts defense res 3 minus 3 on foe during combat. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally and that ally's HP is less than or equal to 99%, unit can move to spaces adjacent to the ally. So kind of like how Escape Route works as well. And it ends regular Wings of Mercy except with a 60% HP threshold now. Okay. This is significantly better than Escape Route. For sure. And it's going to be really nice in all modes, I want to say. I guess for ARO, it's not going to be the biggest deal, but just that 10% extra threshold would be nice. But it's going to be pretty good on ARD for sure. And of course, Summoner Duels. Alright, now let's see this C skill. Rallying Cry. At start of turn, if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants the breath effects. To unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn, and grants charge. Oh man. To unit and flying allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. To unit and flying. Oh, flying allies only. But it also works for ranged. Yeah, it's not locked to melees. Melee flyers. That's huge, actually. Inflicts speed defense res minus 5 on infantry, armor, and cavalry foes within 3 rows or 3 columns center on unit during combat. Wow. 3 rows or 3 columns, so that's just going the whole map, right? Okay. This is really good. So I was kind of hesitant on it because this is competing with Guidance 4, right? And I think this is a worthy substitution, side grade, or whatever you want to call it, because granting charge to all flying allies, including and also herself, and they can all be ranged, is really nice. Granted, there aren't many ranged flyers who are super threatening, to be honest, so I'm not sure exactly how good this will be, but it'll definitely age well as we get better flyer range units. Off the top of my head, who we got? Like, this is already pretty decent with even Altina, base Altina. Getting charge on her is pretty nice. But As far as range flyers goes, there's like Ninja Camilla rather, I'm sorry. Ninja Camilla can just go in there and do her bandage stuff. Summer Erica, she's not that great right now without... Yeah, a lot of them aren't too great without Katria triangle attack. But, I mean, mobility is always nice. And this is really good support for flying. So, really cool. I really like this. She's unique. Her weapon is pretty, you know, straightforward, but it's solid. The sweep effect is getting more important in the meta, I want to say. As Null C Disrupt kind of fell out. And now, you know, having this kind of effect is really good. You know, Veronica's really relevant. Elise is fairly relevant as well. So, yeah, I think this is a very good weapon. Oh, yeah, we have our stats, don't we? Because they showed up earlier. Okay, 60 attack, 46 speed. Okay, about what you would expect. 46 speed is not the... It's like par for course for fast unit right now, I think. Catch 4 is unfortunately her best option because she's a flyer, so it is what it is, I suppose. But none of her kit gives actual penalties on the foe, so you're gonna have to rely on someone else to give that to them. But you could probably give her... I think she can get mirror. I guess she has a sweep effect, so it doesn't matter that much. But remote Sparrow, I guess, is an option in the event you don't outspeed something. But nah, probably just stick with Catch 4 for the time being until we get something else for range flyers. But all right, really cool. I really like Rallying Cry. It's sweet. Nice.
Got it.
Yeah, there's that Wings of Mercy.
Let's go. Out of my way.
And since she's got that true damage, like Deadeye really hurts. So that's like the biggest problem with Deadeye overall. It's because if you're hitting a bulky unit, it's not going to do much. Alright, who we got here? We should be getting Rearmed Ophelia, right? Sather. Yeah, red is really good. Oh, Alencia's back too. Oh, this is a pretty good banner, isn't it? Alright, let's take a look. So red's got Hinoka, Ophelia, Nana. I am very tempted about this, not gonna lie. But I'll wait until the new hero banner shows up, the midpoint banner. If Tamara's not there, or like high demand engage units, I think I'm gonna spark here. Getting more Ophelias is always good. Ophelia is so important right now. I don't even have a copy of Nana, and Nana's very relevant still. And Hinoka, of course, is really cool. So red is super sick right now. Then we got blue with Sheeta, Myrrh, and Alfred, which is pretty decent. Sheeta's not great right now, unfortunately. But she has her niche, and Myrrh is a very important counter pick right now for, I would say, both ARO and Summoner Duels. So that's a good pull as well. And Alfred is okay. His arcane weapon is definitely not as great as Lewin for faster units, obviously, but for slower units, his weapon is the way to go. But he does also have Flow and Trace, which is pretty nice. So Alfred's not a bad pull either. So blue's solid, I would say. Green's got Dagger, Sather, and Robin. Dagger is kind of whatever at this point. Sather is also, but at least she's like an offense mythic you can get merges on. But Robin is one of the best units in the game right now, by far. Definitely very relevant in every mode and just extremely powerful. So good. So if you don't have a copy of Robin yet, I highly recommend going for him. And colorless is Alencia, who's got those coveted tier 4 healer skills. Legendary Corrin, who's not great, but you know, merges, I guess. And remix eventually. And Legendary Micaiah, who's also not great, but kind of tempting for me as well, because mine is +6. I want to eventually get her to +10, but I don't think this is the banner to do it on, honestly. It might be, Because if I do get Alencia, I could give her, I could finally give my Halloween Mia, you know, the tier 4 healer skills. So I guess if I did end up pulling on this, I would go red colorless. Perhaps. I don't know. But it would be really hard for me to pick who to spark here. Because Ophelia, I feel like you should just always go for Ophelia when you can. But alright. I think that's about it. Yep, just all of that and the spark stuff. Let me take a look at our art one more time.
I guess following my own
Oops.
path paid off.
I've never really been a fan of Cindy Robinson's Hinoka, but it's not, you know, that bad. I much prefer Japanese. Not to say I don't like Cindy Robinson. I like a lot of her other roles. But yeah, Kita Senri Hinoka. Just glad to see Kita Senri anytime. She's probably my second favorite artist in Fe after Wada Sachiko. So yeah, it's really clean design. Never misses, to be honest. So yep. Alright, that'll do it, guys. Really cool unit, really cool legendary. Brings Wings of Mercy 4 and a really interesting rallying cry that can be quite relevant, I think. Interesting that we got Guidance 4 and Rain Snap and now this all back to back, basically. So interesting how the flyer meta is going right now. But yeah, that'll do it, guys. That'll do it for this, guys. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this banner, whether you're gonna pull or not. I'd love to hear your opinion. Leave a like, comment, all that stuff. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time, guys. Peace.